In this video, we're going to talk about another hydronic wiring diagram, which we have labeled hydronic wiring diagram number 6. Now, notice on this diagram, it's quite a bit different. The one thing you have to be aware of is this is a circulator down there, which means we're no longer dealing with a 100% steam system. We're dealing with possibly a combination of a steam and a hot water system. Okay, we still have our pressure troll, which tells me that there's still some steam involved. But we also have a hot water system, which could be like used for an indirect hot water heater. In other words, we're going to circulate the hot water through some sort of heat emitting device. You see this when a baseboard system has been added to a steam boiler. You can see it when a hot water heater has been added as well. So we have two different methods here of circulating heat around a building. So let's go ahead and we're going to keep this wiring pretty simple. So I'm probably going to use the method of bringing the neutrals and stuff around rather than just go to junction points. So I'm going to deal with my neutrals first because I know that my neutral has to come all the way around here. Okay, so my neutral, basically my furthest neutral point is this circulator. So we're going to go from that circulator common up there. We're going to tie all my other neutrals into here. Okay, I'm going to connect my burner motor and my primary control. I'm going to tie that into neutral because I know that has to go to neutral. I have I have a transformer here. Let's go ahead and connect that transformer in. Okay, I know that that transformer and the water feed valve are going to go to neutral. Again, where I can, I'll use a junction point. Okay, we're just going to tie that into neutral. And we know that W from my primary control is neutral. Okay, that's basically all of my neutrals. Now let's worry about what we're going to do with line voltage. Okay, I'm going to use black as my line voltage. We got to go through my safety switches. Remember, all safety switches are wired in series. If one opens, everything opens. Now, my furthest point, okay, where I'm going to need to bring line voltage to is over here at this relay. This relay is controlling my circulator for the hot water side of the system. So we know we need to, the circulator's line voltage, we know we need to bring line voltage down to the circulator. So let me go ahead and tie the line voltage in. And we always bring line voltage to the run side. We never bring line directly into the start side of a circulator motor or any other motor. Okay, so that takes care of my line there. Now, I still have to deal with my pressure stat. Okay, so I'm going to bring my pressure stat in from line. I'm going to go to number 3. It's jumped over, so it doesn't matter if I go to 2 or 3. It's just easier in this case to go to 2 of the low water cutoff. 1 is going to come up and feed my B terminal on my primary control. Okay, O is a switch circuit. That does that. Okay, now I still have to connect my transformer primary, my primary winding on that transformer in. Okay, and we might as well connect my water feed valve in as well. Okay, so that's all 120 volts. Okay, so that takes care of all my line voltage. Now, control voltage here gets a little bit strange because I actually have two control voltage circuits. But let's take the easy part out first. Let's go ahead and connect my CAD cell in. We know that the CAD cell will always go to F and F. Okay. We're going to connect my thermostat for my steam side of the system into TT. We're going to keep it real easy there. Okay, so that's fine. Down here, we're going to feed this other thermostat with R from the transformer secondary. We're going to come out of W. We're going to go to the coil. Okay, and we're going to come out of the coil, and we're going to come back to the common on the transformer. So that's the completed circuit. So we have two different heating circuits, okay? But they're all based on the burner motor running to either heat the water at the bottom of the boiler or heat the low water or provide the circulator here, okay? Steam will rise to the upper part of the house. We may use this water side to have some hot water control. This could be a temperature sensor in the hot water side of the system. Now, the interesting part about this is there's no guarantee in this system design that there will actually be hot water here. There's no guarantee that if this thermostat is calling for heat, the circulator is going to have hot water. Because if this thermostat is not calling, you really don't have a hot water situation. So you could actually expand on this system a little and use this normally open, which is separate from that normally open. I could put another feed in parallel with that TT. Okay, that would ensure that I would have a call for heat if this thermostat's running. But that's a little bit more complex. This is the way this diagram is set up to be.